Good afternoon. I've got these molds. I've seen so many of them on YouTube, the Thinker molds. So I've got them. I'm going to do them today. I've just got silver glitter, gold glitter, and like a copper. And I'm going to just do them with 3 different colors. I'm going to try and get the heads slightly different color. So if it's bronze, maybe I'll do a silver head and a gold and a silver head. And then, what's it? Bronze and a gold head type thing. These I just decanted from bigger packers that my husband bought at the hardware store. It was actually in the paint section. So it's really lovely. So he got that for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna, let me tell you this story. Last night, so I'm working this week the whole day. So yesterday afternoon I got home and I thought, oh, okay, I got my bubble remover. So I'm going to give it a try. So I've got a 1-to-1 resin, but I always put it in the water bath because it's really thick, the part A. So it was slightly warm when I mixed it. And then I put it in the bubble machine and like nothing happened. So I fiddled around and I put it back in. And then I put it on and not long, and I thought, no, something doesn't look right. So I opened it up and the whole 220 milliliters of resin had flash cured inside this bubble machine. So I think that's lesson learned. Maybe not 1-to-1 resin. I'm going to just use it for my deep pour resins. So like, yeah, there it is. I'm trying to get it out of the cup. Look at the shape that it went into. And I think it's quite dangerous. So please don't do this at home. Don't repeat my mistake. I'm still struggling to get that off. But I said to my husband, you'll have to like smash that into pieces. I'm not wasting that amount of resin. So yeah, that's what happened yesterday. So I'm not using it. I've put my resin in a warm water bath, and that's as far as that goes. So probably quite dangerous. Just stressing for me, but you know, you have to see the lighter side. Every day is a learning one. Anyway, I'm gonna just mix up my resin and then I'll be back. Okay, I made my resin. I'm just gonna decant. I made 210 mils. I've seen somewhere on the internet they said the thinkers, well, providing it's the same mold, take 70 mils each. So that's what I'm going to work off. So I'm going to put 70 each because I'm going to make them different colors. There's not too many bubbles in there. I'm not too fussed because there's going to be a lot of glitter. You won't see it as much. You know, I don't know. I made it in 2 different measuring cups, and in that it was 110, 110. Now I got 70, 70, and I can't make 40 out of this one. Really frustrating. I mean, all the measuring cups are not the same. And they should be because they're all in milliliters. Alright.
You shouldn't be working in that jersey.
Okay. I've divided the resin. I now don't have enough. So I don't know. One of the measuring cups is not accurate. Anyway, I'm going to just pour and see how far it gets from the top. And then I'll go back and I'll make some more to fill it. I'm just going to take a level spoon of this. This glitter is very fine. It's actually really pretty. It works really well. Gold. And bronze. So fine, if you just breathe on it, it just goes everywhere. Like that. Okay, give this all a stir. I probably want a denser than that. Let me do 2 in each. Another one of those. Another gold. Make sure I don't put it in the wrong one. And the bronze. I want a little bit of different colors with each one, so they actually do look like a set. You know, just carry the colors through from one to the other. Okay, that looks better. That one. I need another stick. Another windy day today. I've only got a thick one for that one. I've got a lot of thin sticks, but oh no, there they are. Wait, let me leave that one. Just as I was saying, I don't know where it is. My eye caught it. And there it is, slightly longer than the other ones. So it's not really color, it's just glitter. I don't know. It's actually not mixing that well. I just need to mix more. Stir a little bit extra. And then it will mix. I probably shouldn't have mixed with this. See, it's very thin. Maybe I'm gonna add some mica powders to this. I actually got these. They're liquid marble color. I can't even read Ruin, Ruine. I just got them off Amazon. And I got a gold, silver, bronze, and there was one other color. It doesn't even say what color it is, but it's also like a goldy color, more like an old gold. Let's see the difference. But anyway, I'm going to take those and just add that. So this is the bronze, just to get a more solid color. Actually, forgot. I got these just a couple of days ago, so it's the first time that I'll be using them. I'm just going to use that won't see. Won't make that much of a difference if there's a little bit of the other color. And the silver. I'm hoping this makes it just a little bit more solid. Okay, so that's that. I got these off Temu. They didn't even arrive in a box. They arrived in little plastic packets. I'm sure they would have a name, but I can't remember. Oh, they're actually lovely. Really good. They're giving a really solid color there. They're beautiful. So I was thinking, because I'm not going to have enough resin to fill these all properly. So I'll just give that another stir. I'll make more resin and just use these colorants like for the top at the back. That silver is making streaks. There's a little bit of bubbles happening at the top. This resin that I have is not the best. It's just a cheap brand from China. And although it works, I mean, like for this, where bubbles are not that important, if there is bubbles or are bubbles, you know, it's not the end of the world. But for pieces that you definitely don't want any bubbles in it, you want it totally clear, I wouldn't use this. I've got a deep pour from, who's it from? Have a look. I bought a deep pour from Craft Resin, and I've only used it once, and it was really, really nice. Got a lot of the bubbles out, you know, just by pouring it, and much easier to work than this resin. Yeah, you know, for small things where you can use the heat gun or the torch to get it out. I suppose it's fine, but it's definitely not the best quality. It was so cheap on Amazon, so I thought I'll give it a go. And I've made a lot of things that looks lovely. But yeah, if you want to like a piece where there's lots of clear resin, then you'll struggle to get this out. You'll struggle to get it done with this, I mean. Okay. Let me start with this one. As I pour it, before it gets to the head, I'm just going to do a different color in the head. I probably will have to come back later tonight. I've got to go back in and I've got to start with dinner. So I can't do another resin now. Okay, where is it running to? Before it goes into the head, I want to pour a different color in the head, and then they can mix a little bit if they mix. It's still not over. It should be running over into that arm. Does my stick catch that drip? I can probably just pour it there. Silver and gold, I think I said. I'm just going to drip. Let me just pour a little bit of gold in there, in that head. The silver is running there now. So it's just going to be the bottom of the head. You know, like the front piece. I can't do the whole head. I can probably do it if I block it off with clay or something. And then let the one set and then do the other one. It's not that important. The amount of resin I've got is actually doing quite well. It's filling it up more than what I thought. Catch some drips there. I don't know what's happening with the gold and the silver in the front here. Time will tell when I demold and see if anything good came out of that idea. You know, this might even be enough. It's not going to be filled to the brim. But it went a long way. I thought it was going to be a lot emptier. Just scrape them out. Use every bit. It's like the gold is going around the silver in the front. That might give a good, nice effect. It's pretty full. I don't think I'm going to even, it will shrink a bit, but I'm not going to even bother making more. Oh, no, I forgot that I have to keep some silver to put in another one's head. Oh, let me just scoop some out. That's why I was so happy that I've got enough. I forgot all about the other one's head. That one's got a smaller head. Oh, now that dripped in there. Wonderful. Where did it go? Oh, luckily on there. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do the bronze. I must remember that I need for the heads. I've got a bit of silver there. I'm going to do, this is the gold. I'm going to do the bronze on that one. And then I'm going to put a little bit of silver in the head. This one looks bigger. You see, some of them might be, this is probably the biggest one. Or are they all the same? Oh, who knows? I'll soon know. Just leave that to run over into the front. There it goes. I'm going to take a little bit of silver, move that gold out of the way. I'm going to take the little bit of silver that I kept. I'm going to just let it go in there. Scrimp and scrape and carry on. There's the bronze is already coming up to the front. So I'm glad I put the silver in now. There's a little bit left. I hope it's going to look nice. You know, it's such an expensive hobby. Well, not everybody does it as a hobby, they do it professionally, but you know, everything costs money, and I definitely don't want to waste resin on a piece and then it's horrible. Okay, I get a little bit of silver. I'm really just scraping the last drops, every last drop that I can scrape. I don't want to, I can do, it's not a lot. Get off, okay. That's probably as far as I must remember that I need a bit of copper for the golden one. This looks like lava running. It's actually beautiful. It's a beautiful color. I love it. Beautiful sheen to it as well. Steady hand. I don't know if this one is bigger than the other one, but it takes a little bit more resin. Just wipe that off. Because that one, there's not a lot left here. Just get the, see, maybe they're not all exactly the same size. One takes more than the other. This colors is just so beautiful. I'll have to make more copper for that one. It's not enough. This one looks smaller again. I'll have to make a tiny amount of copper. Just put some of the copper in that head. Oops. I've got a little bit of copper left that I will put in that one, but it's not going to be nearly enough. So that might be the only one that I need some resin for. Just wow, look at it run. It's like liquid gold. It looks really, really pretty. Just hope the end result is pretty. I might need a bit more gold as well. I suppose you don't have to fill them all the way. They should be okay. Will you notice that it's not all the way? If it's got a bit of a sharp edge at the back, I can maybe just sand it down a little bit, just to smooth it out. Just gonna scrape everything I can. Get it out. The gold one is actually okay as well. It's just the copper. It's just the copper one that's bigger than the others. But I might still leave it. Then I leave it, and then when I demold, you can really see it, and then I will kick myself because I didn't do it. Catch 22. Okay, let me just clean a little stick. There's the copper one. Oh, I'm going to use the copper one again. There's really not a lot, but it might fill it a little bit more. See if it will come out. My resin is actually already starting to get really tacky. You know, if I only had, I probably only need 20 moles. Maybe, no, not even that much. 10. But this one is definitely a little, or maybe, just maybe all my measuring is out. I don't know what went wrong. But I love the colors, and hopefully the little extra color in the head looks nice. I'm still scraping every last bit I can out of this one. We'll have a look from the side to see if the shape is so that I can leave it where it is. And it will just take a little bit less than the others. Another drop. That's it. I will have a good look from the side on this one and just see if I think I can leave it like that, or I need to make a little bit more and just color and put it on. So I'll have a good look for that, and then hopefully tomorrow in my mold everything's good. See you then. Good afternoon. I'm ready to demold. I came back later and I added a little bit more to this. It was very thin on this side by the arm, so I decided to add some more resin. So let's start with the gold one. Just push it there a bit, make sure that's loose. Maybe get it off on the head first. Just peel it off. Oh, maybe get the back off. Oh my goodness, I thought it was going to be easy. Okay, there. Just have to push it. Oh, I don't want to bend it too much. I don't know if it's totally set. cured, I mean. Okay, I think it's almost out. Come now. Maybe it helps if you talk to them, to the molds. Oh, that's one out. Hope I didn't push it too far. That was the gold one. It didn't come out as shiny as I thought. It's still nice. It's super smooth. I think the coloring that I put in made it look a bit dull. But I do like the bronze in the head. That came out well. Top of the hands, bronze. They're so light. I thought they were going to be heavier for some reason. So that's pretty. So that's that one. I will still leave them flat for tonight. Okay. Start number 2. That was a silver one with the gold head. I think this one is going to be even more difficult than that one. This has got 2 openings. The other one only had 1. Gonna pop that one out. Oh, let's see, it's not cured. I just broke that. I heard something there. Because I'm in a rush. It's really cold here where I am, so things do take longer here. I broke it. I wonder if I give it a top coat. Oh, no. See what happens from impatience. Oh, can you believe it? Should have just waited. I know the things take longer. You can't really see it. So it's snapped just there by the arm. You know, if I leave it, maybe you won't really notice it. But that's the silver with the gold head. They look quite pretty. I'm going to just leave them longer. Oh, now I'm so terrified of doing this one. That one's thicker. This arm there at the bottom is really... Oh, anyway, here goes nothing. I've got to do it. I don't want to do those 2 and leave this one. I'm going to be too inquisitive. And I'm going to do it anyway. So I might as well do it now. Maybe I was just a bit heavy-handed with the other one. Should I get the thick piece out first? Oh my goodness. I'm like really nervous now. Try to get that out. If I can just get that out smoothly. Ooh! It just fell out. Let's put everything back to the side. This was the bronze and silver one. The bronze is really nice. I really like that color. And it is the nicest one for me. But there's the 3 of them. I am going to leave them longer to just fully cure. But I think they're lovely. I'm really happy with that. I thought maybe the bronze will go into the head a bit more. But I mean, the faces are a different color. That's what I thought would be good. So that's them. I'm not too unhappy. It's just a pity about that one that broke there. Well, I suppose positive that arm didn't break off, because that would be really noticeable. So, I'll just make sure I lie them flat. Just push that a bit. You can't really see it, so maybe when it stays a bit longer, I'm gonna stop fiddling. Just leave it. Just leave it. I'm going to put them flat, and hopefully when it's fully cured, that should be okay. Anyway, so that's my first thinkers, and really quite happy with that. See you later.